właśnie, albo coś w tym stylu. Inni tego nie są w stanie zrozumieć, więc... A ja absolutnie nie oceniam, powiem Boże, nie? No, każdy ma gdzieś tam swoje zainteresowanie. Każdy się jara czymś innym, więc... Dlaczego... Dlaczego miałbym osądzać ciebie, Littlefoot? Absolutnie nie. Absolutnie nie. A powiedz mi, kapitanie Penningtonie.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
The captain? I've not a single bad word to say about that dismally antiquated, superannuated old man. His depth of experience is inspiring. Although I shudder to think what those experiences have done to him.
Masz rację,
But
fakt,
we
że chodzi o
should
sytuację,
respect our elders,
ale ta sama zasada,
listen to their point of view, and then ignore it as we look to the future.
moim zdaniem. Opowiedz mi o Helen Presse.
What do you think of Helen Priest then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy, thinks for herself. She's not married to old doctrine. People here are desperate. They're sick, they need
Może jest po
courage.
prostu wymagająca w
And
pracy.
Helen Priest fears
Takie
nothing.
stanowisko ma, nie?
More generally, how fares Fort Jericho?
Jak ten
It's
forcik.
cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no conviviality. There's no gaiety. Boston isn't much of a city, but I miss it. I wonder what I could make of this place were I allowed.
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
True, but stack enough red-painted turnips about the place, and even the dourest Scotsman shall surely crack a smile.
Nie chodzi mi o to, że siła robocza pracuje na parterze, a biuro dosłownie na piętrze wyżej. No dobra, no ale co to ma do tego, że na przykład ktoś pluje na roboli, brzydko mówiąc? Doprecyzuj, o co w tym chodzi, nie? Żeby zrozumieć cały kontekst. No bo tak na chwilę obecną... Jeśli to nie o to chodzi, to co powiedziałem, no to... Sorry, ale nie rozumiem.
Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
No Ferdinando here.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you? A comb, perhaps?
A comb. Very funny. Red McCraith, and pleased to meet you.
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed a vibrant and resolute young woman.
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
No ci zapracują wyżej tak troszkę z góry, traktują tych niżej. Wiesz co, no, w większości korpo tak jest niestety, nie? W większości korpo tak jest. Dobra, powiedz mi o sobie coś.
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of '91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else.
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. We made an excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am. I don't like running a store. I love it.
A tu ją zagadam w brudnym ubranku do laseczki się która jest od razu do swojego... Ciekaw jestem reakcji. Ciekaw jestem reakcji. Jakieś wieści z okolicy?
The shopkeeper must hear everything that goes on.
Czat mi padł, tak swoją drogą.
Tell me something interesting. Just
O,
between
już
us.
wrócił.
You assume me to be a gossip monger? What do you wish to know?
Dobra, powiedz mi jak kapitanie Penningtonie. Widzisz,
What can you tell
wysadziłeś
me
czat
about Captain Pennington?
na moment.
He lets me trade. I like the man. He says Ingersoll store is good for the fort. I very much agree.
Okej, o Helen?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
I like her. though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself a leader when she should know her place, and that place is below the captain.
Thinking about it,
No, I don't think I do like her.
Dobra, o forcie?
More generally, how fares Fort
A jak
Jericho?
mama dzwoni, to trzeba odebrać.
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not. I've little to tell you won't hear from someone else. But Ingersoll's is open, so all is well with me.
Okej. Pokaż mi towary.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we...
Dobra, pokaż mi, co ty w ogóle tu nie masz, co kobito? Bo brakuje porównywarki, chociażby. Aś. 1000... O, to są te gwoździe. Ale zobaczmy, co to jest w ogóle.
I must take my leave.
Pięknie. To teraz tak. Plus 230. To 60 będzie, dobra. To 85 w razie czego, dobra. Tak to chyba było ta broszka, nie? Mądrość. O. Okej. Dobra, tu jeszcze jest pozamykane. Dobrze.
Good day to you, Miss.
Miss? I'm the Hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss. You?
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing cleverer than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
Polujesz dla fortu?
So you hunt for the fort? Are you part of the train band?
I serve, in my way. Before the curse, I traded with the people of New Eden. Meat and fur bartered for whatever they had that I needed.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
And yet, I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. So I came to New Eden. In time, I came to love it. It's cursed, and I'm still here, aren't I?
Jakieś wieści z okolicy? Powiedz mi.
What do you know? Tell me about your day-to-day.
If I did, would you listen?
Kapitanie.
Talk to me of Captain Pennington.
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he makes sure I get none. He respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of character. Don't you think?
Helen?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not
Please.
my favorite person, if I'm honest, but in the fight against the dead, she's an asset.
Opowiedz mi o sobie.
How are you yourself?
I do my work and do it well. The few notice.
I'll take my leave.
I'm not.
Dobra.
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it short. I'm on duty.
Jak sobie radzą ludzie?
How are folk doing? Fighting fit?
They're farmers, most of them. Shopkeepers, house servants, hunters. We've one old soldier, but he's sick. Them who stand dead on their feet. Fighting fit, my arse. But we hold against the hordes of the dead. For now, leastways. The fight's not fair. That's it.
Życie jest niesprawiedliwe, musisz być twardy.
Life's unfair. Armor up.
Right, I used to think that too. Mind you, I'm not sure there's enough armor left.
Jakieś wieści?
Had any good scuttle lately?
I'll spill it if I have it, but be quick. I'm busy.
We've known an officer or three, you and me. So, tell me about the captain.
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more efficient, nor one so relentless. Ever a pain in the ass, aye. But a good one. But that was then and this is now. He's not the man he was. Still a pain in the arse, mind.
Helen?
What think you now of Helen Priest?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. Command is in her blood. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to call her. Born to give orders, she was. And you dare not disobey.
O Sebastianie?
Did you know Sebastian Priest?
I surely did. Good man, hell of a soldier. Had kingly ideals, but did not strut like a crow in the gutter. Hero is an ill-used tag, oft misassigned. But Lieutenant Priest was a hero, and a proper one at that.
Okay.
As you were, soldier.
As you were, soldier. At your ease.
Back already?
Too soon. We don't have the...
I'll take my lead.
I'm not...
Too soon. No się tak szybko kule tutaj tepła, że pierdziela, nie? Wojna nigdy się nie zmienia. War never change. Nice. Nice. O, arsenał wojskowy, pięknie. Duchowy amulecik. Co to jest? Siła, okej. Okej. Kolejna Biblia. Budynek jest ruiną. Kolejna Biblia.
storeroom. Locked.
Mhm. Czyli to jest z tej strony wyszliśmy, okej.
Mr. McCrae,
You like the I must go.
and I feel.
Dobra, tu w chacie chyba jeszcze nie byliśmy u nich, nie?
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds. And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my
Mr.
husband
Papisher?
should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
Mieszkacie poza fortem?
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort.
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone.
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
No powiedz mi o swoim mężu.
Your husband won't mind us talking.
No, why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy, as I'm sure are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Then you have my admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
Okej. Jakieś wieści z okolicy?
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
Dobra, a powiedz mi o kapitanie.
What's your thoughts on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance. I'd say he's a good leader.
Helena?
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman in charge.
Sekunda. Uff. A Maci dzwoniła, że da ci pieniądze, żebyś się wyzerował? Tak to jest, jak jesteś rozpustnikiem. I matce wstyd za ciebie. Wstyd, Littlefoot, wstyd. Żeby matka musiała płacić za twoje długi.
I'll let you get back to your day.
Hańba.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith, a Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
Nie wstyd, bo mam koleżankę w pracy, co dziś rozmawialiśmy, słuchajcie, 15 000 pożyczki dla syna, to dopiero wstyd. I to dla nieroba. Tudziu, to jest jeszcze większy wstyd i jeszcze większa hańba niż tutaj w porównaniu do ciebie. Niemniej i tak skaza zostaje. Yikes. Jakieś wieści z okolicy?
What's the word round here?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on. You'll have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
Dobra.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then
No i
I'd
to
not
akurat
say
się
so.
chwali Littlefoot.
If, say, it was my
Ale
wife's
wiesz,
stupid
za
idea
słowami
for
muszą
me
iść
to join the
czyny.
train band,
Czyny,
I'd not
panie.
say that neither.
To jedyny wskaźnik wiarygodności.
Can you tell me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman, clever too. I'd be glad to take her orders.
Okej.
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not, but I know the lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Call comfort to Helen, no doubt.
Dobrze. Jak tam twoja żona?
I've met your wife. Fine woman.
Cheers that, aye. Count myself lucky. Are you a married man, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Jak się ta wycieczka na Cypr? No, widzisz same wydatki. Żałujesz tego?
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I have no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
Mentalnie nie ma co sobie do głowy? Tak, no mentalnie nie ma co sobie brać do głowy, no nie szukajmy się. Nie można brać wszystkiego.
He that does good is of God.
Mógłby być teraz jakoś 80% ludności, czyli teraz, że niby depresja. Powiem tak, ja nawet nie biorę dużo rzeczy za bardzo mentalnie, a i tak mi dopada depresja. Więc to taki twist plot. To taki twist plot.
Could the shop be here?
Knock and find out.
Knock knock. Who's there? Your mommy.
Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking.
Okay. Pennington.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
O, kawałek drewna. Okej.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Okej, dobra, tu mamy to przesunięte. Teraz będziemy mogli sobie tam wejść.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Od ducha. O, ostatnio Wola i Testament.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
Aye. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you.
O!
I'll pay.
Przysyła mnie Rebeka.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
Okej. Ciekawe, ciekawe. Stay positive? Oczywiście, stay positive. Dlaczego zapisać ci swój majątek?
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales. To the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Okej, dobra, jakieś wieści z okolicy?
A storekeeper hears much.
Popytajmy go do końca wszystko.
What do you hear, Mr. Miller?
I'm a busy man. If you've a question to ask, then ask it.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He has no problem with me. I have no problem with him. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. He saw me as a man and signed the papers to say so. And when them who saw different complained, he laid down the law.
Okej.
What think you of Helen Priest?
Tak trochę dziwnie
I don't think of her.
brzmi, nie?
I stay out of her way. I hope she'll stay out of mine.
Okej.
How are things in the fort, by your estimation?
Look around you. Things are desperate. Have you heard the sound of their bodies crashing against the wood? I am a man of courage. I have endured much. But this, it undoes me. I don't know what you people have done to this country, but there's little hope and no way out.
Okej. Twój dom jest dobrze chroniony.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone.